Welcome back, my beautiful friends. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Now, coming up, we have our very famous Culinary and Wine segment. And this week, we are featuring Peter Guimaraes, who's managing partner at Bice Cucina Restaurant Group and a celebrity himself. And we are chatting all things tequila. I'm going to be transporting you to Bice Cucina in Midtown, where Peter will be mixing a signature spring cocktail that is all natural, low sugar, low carbs, and high effect. He's going to use fresh ingredients, top shelf alcohol, and if you're trying to lose weight, we're going to decrease the number of calories in this beverage and make it an awesome cocktail that won't affect your waistline. But first, let's talk tequila. Now, many alcoholic beverages are loaded with calories and added sugar, both of which may contribute to weight gain and essentially other health problems in the long term. For too long, tequila has had a bad rep. However, its renaissance in the last decade, gaining popularity as a mood upper and low-cal spirit, is slowly convincing consumers that's nothing but a misinformed stereotype. By now, if you still associate tequila with cringy shots responsible for your next day's hangover, you're likely drinking the wrong kind of tequila. That's right, not all tequilas are created equal. Some might be hiding additives or even high fructose corn syrup that you might not want to be drinking. What exactly is tequila anyways? Well, let's start with the basics. In order for a spirit to be classified as tequila, it needs to be produced from 100% Blue Weber agave, which is typically grown in Mexican states. Now, these states comprise tequila's denomination of origin, otherwise known as DOM. Yep, it's an official abbreviation, which defines a product as being exclusive to a particular geographical area as regulated by Mexican law. Now, for anyone who's ever been to Mexico and driven past fields of agave, you'll recognize that agave isn't only grown in these 5 states. When agave spirits are produced in states outside the DOM, they can't be labeled tequila. So mezcal or bacanora, which are made of agave as well, become the equivalent of what sparkling wine is to champagne. All tequila is an agave spirit, but not all agave spirits are tequila. Does that make sense? Now, agavin, which is the natural sugar found in the sap of the raw agave plant, is believed to behave like a dietary fiber, which means it's not absorbed in the same way as other carb-derived substances, which may improve glycemic control and boost feelings of fullness. Preliminary studies suggest raw agave sap also contains modest amounts of prebiotics, saponins, which may alleviate inflammation, antioxidants, which support immunity, and plant-based iron, an essential mineral for individuals following plant-based diets. Tequila has about 97 calories per shot and no carbohydrates, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, as do other spirits such as vodka, rum, and whiskey. This gives it an edge over wine, beer, and hard ciders, which contain more calories, carbohydrates, and sugars per serving. Spiked seltzers have about the same number of calories as tequila per serving, but contain a few grams of carbs and sugar. Tequila is also gluten-free, as are many distilled spirits. Yes, even those that are distilled from grains. And since it's a clear spirit, tequila is generally lower in congeners, chemicals that result from the fermentation process. It's worth noting that when it comes to cocktails, the mixers are where extra calories and sugar can sneak in. So if you're looking to keep your drink super healthy, opt for something such as sparkling water or a squeeze of fresh juice, which are generally low in calories, sugar, and carbs. Now, let's head down to Bice Cucina and catch Peter in action as he prepares our low-calorie tequila cocktail. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York. We'll be right back after this.